Listen, I love editing videos on my phone, whether it is iPhone or Android. And if you are like me, I just want you to listen to this conversation till the end because I'm going to share with you the top 10 video editing apps for iPhone and Android devices. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as terrific as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today, I want to talk to you about the top 10 video editing apps. And here we're covering apps that work with iPhone and Android devices. And one thing you have to really remember, though, is that the best video editing apps turn your mobile device into a mini editing suite, right? This apps means that you don't have to be tied to your computer, to your laptop to edit your footage. Whether you are editing, say, videos for social media, tweaking your YouTube video, or creating full commercials, guess what? You can do a lot of stuff. A surprising amount of video editing on your phone or tablet with the right app, of course. This is kind of ideal for those who don't have powerful desktop computers or who simply want to be able to edit their clips on the move, right? Who wants to be tied to their computer at home? So the Android and iOS apps that I'm going to talk to you today about will turn your device, I promise, they will turn your device into a mini editing suite. You can use many of these apps in combination with desktop software for edits on the fly, or just keep everything within the app. The best video editing apps, they will offer you a selection of very powerful features within a simple interface that's easy to use on a small touchscreen. This was very important for us as we were researching this list. We wanted to make sure that the app was very easy to use and pleasant to look at. So video editing apps are often more intuitive than desktop software, and they tend to be a lot cheaper too. Right now, there are myriads tools on the market, so there really is something for all skill levels and budgets. And to really kind of help you choose between them, we have actually rounded up the best video editing apps available today, both paid for and free. So the thing here is that if you do prefer to get stuck into editing on desktop rather than on your phone or tablets, then you want to check out, we actually have a show that is talking about the video editing software for desktops. Okay, so you might also want to check out our conversation around the video and photo editing apps for Android and iPhone devices. And before I start the rankings here, please check out our short video about our apps evaluation approach video. We have a rigorous and methodical approach when it comes to categorizing, when it comes to listing and ranking apps on this show. Check this out right now. All right, let's just jump right into it. When it comes to the top 10 video editing apps for iPhone and Android phones, we have number 10, Inshot. This is for cross-platform. Our score 8/10. This is a free video editing app for making social videos, and the app doesn't have a multi-track editor. You can export directly to YouTube, but it does not support 4K. And so the pros here is very easy to use. It's free. It has very fun stickers. We love their stickers. And cons, no advanced features. So if you want something for your social media needs, then Inshot is probably the best video editing app for you. It's an all-in-one HD image and video editor for iOS and Android that's geared toward creating clips for social media. It comes, for example, with a pre-built canvas size for everything from IGTV to TikTok. So it has a clear and attractive interface. We love that, and it makes it smooth and easy to import, trim, and edit your clips together, and then add filters, stickers, captions, emojis, and other fun things on top, as well as free music and sound effects to the audio. So while this is not one of the most, I would say, professional of video editing apps, in that it's only really for creating social videos, what it does is that it actually brings together exceptionally well and very intuitively all the things you need to shine on social media. Number 9, we have here PowerDirector. Again, this is cross-platform. Our score 8.5/10. This is a solid mid-level video editing app for both Android and iOS, and it has a multi-track editor. You can easily export to YouTube, and it does support 4K, of course, with in-app purchase. So the pros here: multi-tracking editing. You can add background music. The cons: there are watermarks on the free version and adverts on the free version as well. So Cyberlink's PowerDirector is kind of an Android equivalent of iMovie, though it's also available for iOS, right? So the app's easy to use interface enables you to arrange and edit your scenes on a timeline, as well as add titles and transitions. There is also a good selection of effects, the ability to add background music and voiceovers. That's just fantastic, folks. And you can also add a photo collage maker and support for slow motion. And the downside here is that there are watermarks, and we didn't like that. But you can pay $5 one-off fee to remove this, and that gets you 1080p exports rather than 720p's too. Number 8, we have Filmmaker Pro. This is available only on iOS devices as of the date of this show. Our score 8.5/10. And this is a freemium, not premium, freemium with F. Freemium video editing app with some unique features. So the platform is iOS as of now. There is no multi-track editor. You cannot export to directly to YouTube, but it does support 4K. So the pros: video grading and green screen support. The cons: no multi-track editing, and the base features are not free. So Filmmaker, if you really think about it, Filmmaker Pro is another good choice for pro level video editing on your iPhone. It's kind of most advanced though. So it has 30 excellent filters, for example, not to mention 17 or sometimes 20 transitions and audio meter assisted voiceovers. And it offers video grading, a wonderful green screen support, nearly 200 to 250 different fonts for your text overlays, as well as advanced tools such as chroma keying. And note, however, though, that like many tools on our list today, the app is free to download, but it does not provide you with the full feature set. So for that, you are directed to in-app purchases. So it also watermarks your videos, and if you want to remove them, then you will need a monthly or annual subscriptions. In other words, consider this to be paid for subscription-based app and treat the free download as basically a free trial version. Number 7, we have Apple Clips, only available on iOS devices. Our score 9/10. This is the best video editing app for kids and families. And the platform is iOS. It has no multi-track editor. You can export directly to YouTube, but it does not support 4K. And the pros: it's free, it's fun for families. We've tried it. It's just fantastic. And the cons: it's not really a serious app if you think about it. Of course, serious in quote unquote. And this is one of the more lightweight and fun video editing apps on our list today. And Apple Clips will allow you to create and send video messages or tell video stories with filters, animated text, music, emoji, and stickers. And this is like, this app, if you really think about it, is primarily aimed at children and families. It's lightweight stuff, and it's just fantastic. And successive updates continue to nudge it a little closer to being a serious video app. For example, recently added features include more diverse sharing options, so you can share videos via AirDrop or email. You can save them to files, or you can upload them to cloud storage services. You also have the ability to create songs in GarageBand, and you can add them directly to new or existing videos. And they even have a new camcorder filter. There's also a duplicate button to make copies of your clips, and a split button to divide your clip into 2 sections. So that's just fantastic. Number 6, we have Filmora Go, and this is available on Android and iOS. Our score 9/10. This is actually the best free video editing app for Android and iOS. And it has no multi-track editor. You can export directly to YouTube, but it does not support 4K. So the pros: it's free, there is no watermark, and the cons: you have no multi-track editing and no 4K support. So if you're looking for a simple and practical way to edit online videos that does not involve a steep learning curve, Filmora Go actually, it's worth a look. It's very easy to use, and thanks to its themed filters and effects, can actually make your videos look impressively professional without actually spending any money, right? So unlike its desktop sibling, it's also free to download, and it will not stamp a watermark or place a time limit on your clip either. So it's actually worth giving a try. And some in-app purchases are available, such as songs and effects, but your videos can work perfectly well without them. And the good thing is that internal ads are not especially intrusive compared to other apps. Number 5, we have right now iMovie, and this is actually just for Apple devices. Our score 9.5/10. And this is actually the best free video editing app for iOS devices. So it has a multi-track editor. You can directly export to YouTube, and it does support 4K. So the pros are: it's free for Apple users, it's very easy to use, and cons: it's not the most feature rich, and it's not the most powerful. So you might actually not realize it, but you might already have the video editing app you need. So if you have an iPhone, iPad, or Mac, you'll have iMovie. It's included for free in new Apple devices, right? And this is actually aimed at consumers. It's not a professional feature-rich tool like LumaFusion, for example, right? But if you are a beginner, let's say you're a beginner and you want to get started editing video and add titles, music, voiceovers, and photos to it, this might be preferable. And because it's very easy to use, it's very easy to pick up, it's very easy to start processing. And iMovie supports 4K on modern Apple devices, and as you would expect, integrates beautifully with the Apple ecosystems as a whole. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still talking today about the top 10 video editing apps. And I'm talking about apps that really integrate pretty well with iPhone and Android devices. Number 4, we have KindMaster. And this is for Android and iOS. And the score here, our score is 9.5/10. This is the best video editing app for Android. The platform is both, so Android and iOS. It does have a multi-track editor. You can export directly to YouTube, and it does support 4K. So what are the pros here? The pros: you have advanced features, multi-track editing, and precision control. And the cons: the app lacks some fine-tuning features. And the thing here is that, KindMaster, at the end of the day, KindMaster is definitely up there with the best video editing apps. Again, it's free, it's powerful, it's versatile, And this professional level tool enables you to shoot, edit, and export your footage all on your phone or tablet. And that need not mean compromising on quality at all. Far from it. So with KindMaster, you can trim video clips and layers precisely at frame-by-frame granularity, while audio clip timing can be adjusted with sub-frame accuracy. What we really love with this app is that it enables you to upload multiple layers of video or unsupported devices, images, and text, as well as multi-track audio. And beyond that, it's packed with advanced features including instant edit previews, precise volume envelope control, color LUT filters, speed controls, chroma key compositing, and 3D transitions. My fault. And again, it's free to download. This is a wonderful app. Number 3, we have LumaFusion, only available on iOS devices. Our score 9.5/10. This is the best video editing app for iOS, and the platform is iOS, of course. It has a multi-track editor. You can export to YouTube, and it does support 4K. And the pros here are you have advanced features, and there is no subscription needed. The cons, of course, is only Apple devices, and there's no iCloud syncing. So out of all the video editing apps that we have reviewed for this show, this iOS app, LumaFusion, is the most directly aimed at professionals. So this is produced by the original creators of the award-winning Pinnacle Studio, and LumaFusion is commonly used by journalists, filmmakers, and video producers wanting to capture and edit video on the fly. And this app for iPhone and iPad gives you 6 video audio tracks for photos, videos, titles, and graphics, along with an extra 6 audio tracks for narration, music, and sound effects. It's just fantastic. And the interface is pretty similar to Final Cut Pro with its magnetic timeline. And what we love is that the advanced tools on offer include insert override capability, for example. You have keyframing, color correction, full support for PAL at 25 FPS upon export, a fully featured audio mixer, lossless export, support for vertical video. This is very, very important. You know exactly what I mean if you are in the industry. You have advanced title creation tools and slow motion, fast motion, forward and reverse. Fantastic. Number 2, we have here GoPro App. This is cross-platform, iOS, Android, Windows, and Mac OS. Our score is 9.5/10. This is the best video editing app for GoPro footage, and it has a multi-track editor. It does have you can export directly to YouTube, but it does not support 4K. And what are the pros here? The pros: you have easy interface, you can sync songs to footage. You have horizontal leveling. The cons: you cannot edit templates. The thing here is that there were previously 2 GoPro mobile apps. You have one for remotely controlling your GoPro device and another one for editing your GoPro footage, right? Thankfully, the developers at GoPro have now combined this into one app, these 2 apps into one. And if you are a GoPro user, this is the one video editing app you definitely need, because it has a clear and simple interface to use. The app can automatically import your action footage and makes it easy to do things like sync your clips to music, add photos, titles, and time-lapse sequences. You can incorporate graphs based on stats of your movements, for example, and more. And we also love the horizon leveling editor, because this tweaks the angle of your scene to actually correct things if your camera was not mounted in line with the horizon. This is very important. Besides, you can go through your footage frame by frame to find the perfect still to promote your video. Fantastic. Number one, folks, drum roll here. Drum roll. When it comes to the best video editing apps, we have Adobe Premiere Rush, cross-platform 10/10. This is the best cross-platform video editing app. The platform, it covers everything from iOS to Mac OS to Windows to Android. It has a multi-track editor. You can export directly to YouTube, and it does offer 4K support. So what are the pros? Cross-platform, useful export options, and they have a free starter plan. The cons is that the full version needs subscription. So again, folks, Adobe's Premiere Rush is pitched as a cross-platform video editing app for the YouTube generation. The idea here is pretty simple. You don't need to embark on the steep learning curve associated with Adobe's more sophisticated video editing tools such as Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Audition, right? Instead, you can just pick up this easy-to-use app, process your clips quickly, and upload them to social platforms. The app automatically takes care of the specific aspect ratios and quality required for each platform, and this saves you a lot of time and effort, really. But it's not just for YouTubers, though. Premiere Rush is also useful if you, say, are a professional video editor, because it enables you to take content you've been working on in Premiere Pro and make further tweaks on your phone or tablet. You can actually then upload that content to the cloud, continue working on it in Premiere Pro, and so on. So there's basically a use case for Premiere Rush, whatever your level of skill and experience. And what we love here is that the app features a simple interface with large icons and panels, making it very straightforward for standard videos editing tasks. I'm talking here about dragging and dropping videos onto the timeline, refining color, mixing in music or voiceovers, or adding titles and transitions, even on the smallest of smartphone screens. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. This is the end of today's conversation. I just want to thank you for your attention. It's been fantastic having a monologue with you because I can't see you, but it's just been wonderful. And I just want to close today by recapping here. I've been talking to you about the top 10 video editing apps, and number 1 we had Adobe Premiere Rush, score of 10 over 10. Number 2, GoPro App, 9.5 over 10. Number 3 we have LumaFusion, 9.5 over 10. Number 4, KindMaster, 9.5 over 10. Number 5, we have iMovie, 9.5 over 10. Number 6, Filmora Go, 9 over 10. Number 7, Apple Clips, 9 over 10. Number 8, Filmmaker Pro, and 8.5 over 10. That's our score. Number 9, PowerDirector, our score 8.5 over 10. And number 10, last but not the least, Inshot, with a score of 8 over 10. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. But until next, please remember, stay sublime.